And all I want you to do to begin with is simply close your eyes. Take a little time to breathe, relax, and draw your attention into your body, really taking the time to notice how you feel right here, right now, in this moment, physically. And we're not trying to change or judge anything at this moment. If something feels uncomfortable, just kind of notice that and approach the experience you're having with kindness and curiosity. Just try and make it an observation, just sort of like a little intellectual exercise. Oh, this feels that way, or this feels this way, and just kind of notice it so that we can have a starting point, not because we want to feel guilty or frustrated about it, because we're going to sort it out. We just kind of want to start by noticing how things feel. Now, if you can, in your mind's eye, construct in your imagination that you are under a gentle waterfall. It could be water, it could just be light, it could be water and light, and it's coming down onto the crown of your head and down over all the parts of your body. And as that waterfall of light, of water and light, of whatever you want to be, flower petals, as they are dropping down all the surfaces of your body, it's taking all the tension, all the stress with it. Your neck and shoulders relax. It all runs down. You can feel your spine a little lighter, a little longer. And reach from the center of you, root down through your sit bones into the chair underneath you. Feel it supporting you. Reach from the center of your hips through both legs and both feet into the floor. Make sure those feet are out a little bit in front of you and kind of push into the floor a little bit. Once again, like we're sending some roots down into the earth to support us. Nice deep breath in. Hold it for a moment, and then as you let it out, let your body go soft. You have the option of opening your eyes, but maybe we'll start with a little gentle eye massage, taking fingertips to the inside corners of the eyes, making a few little circles, gently massaging there. Gently working around the socket, working to the outside corner, doing some gentle little circles on the outside corner. Maybe massage, letting the weight of the head come forward into the fingertips to work along the eyebrows, the brow bone, and giving yourself a little temple massage. And then working into the jaw and releasing any of the tension you might be holding on to there. And working the hands into the neck and shoulders to release any tightness, any tension. Just treating yourself to a little self-massage here. And give a little shake of the hands, release any tension there. Let's start with our juicy shoulder rolls. We're going to start real small, tiny, just getting things moving, being gentle with yourself. And you can kind of grow them as you go, letting the shoulder blades slide around over the back. And then we're going to change and we're going to do little shoulder rolls going forward, starting small, teeny tiny, rolling back and forth. And growing it as we go, breathing as we go. And then we're going to go taking turns, one side, then the other. And as I do this armless backstroke, I'm really trying to move slowly and smoothly, trying to get the ribs to move, bringing some twisting motions into the spine, letting everything move. And change the direction. So now we've got these shoulders rolling forward, taking turns rolling forward. Good, and now we're going to try it with a little bit of arm motion. Take your time because this is involving your shoulders and your spine. Breathe. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, I'm going to sit here, I'm going to use my chair a little bit to help me. And I'm going to roll my pelvis back and forth a little bit in this position. Breathe. And we're going to go to the other side. And same thing. Rolling the pelvis back and forth. Nice and easy. You can see that our exercise has had its typical Pavlovian effect on Lana. She's gone right to sleep. And come back to the center. Bring those elbows to a 90-degree angle. Pull them together and in to round your spine, sending your back towards the wall behind you. Open the chest, lift the heart, and do it again a few times. This is our seated cat-cow motion. Don't forget to use your breath. Working back and forth in the pelvis, back and forth in the spine, working through the range of motion that we have. If you yawn, that's great, terrific, wonderful, embrace it. Come upright, and we're going to take a side bend, one arm circle, and other side, one arm circle. Now this next time we're going to do two arm circles. One, and two. Good. Change. One arm circle. Breathe. Second arm circle. And three arm circles. One, and two, and three, and one, and two, and three. Come back to the center, knit your fingers, round it out. So I'm really pulling back through the spine, sending my hands forward in opposition, and then open to whatever extends correct for you. And then same thing here. I like to kind of take a moment, sort of really work it out, and breathe. Exhale, pull the belly back, drop the crown of the head. ribs forward, to the side, to the back, to the side, and I'm making a nice big circle with the ribs. Remember, if it feels like it's grinding, make it smaller, make it softer. Breathe, let everything move. We are focusing on sort of one section of the body moving at a time, but all of the neighbors are probably going to move as well, and they should. So if you notice that so you're holding something tight, let it go, let it ride. Change the direction. Breathe. Working things around. It might feel different going this way. That's fine. Breathe. Come back to the center, bring the arms up. I'm going to make like a little upper body circle and around. Good. We're going to do a few of these. Folding forward, dropping the crown of the head as you go forward, and then kind of looking up at the ceiling as you come around the top part of the circle. And you can start to make it bigger. So these can end up whatever size is right for you. And on this next time, we're going to pause at the bottom, folding forward. Breathe, drop the crown of your head, gently shake your head no. Roll up through the spine, through the vertebra sequentially. Let your head be the last thing to come up. Now we're going to go the other way. So I'm going to start with just the upper body, so neck and head and shoulders. As I circle, like I'm drawing, like I'm finger painting the wall in front of me with my hands. Imagine some wonderful color. I'm making these big circles, and they're just kind of slowly getting bigger. One circle slightly bigger than the one that came before it. And on this next one, I'm going to pause at the bottom and drop the crown of my head. Breathe, gently shake your head no. Roll up. And let's go ahead and open up into a nice wide second, opening up the inner thigh. We're doing a little twisting. This is, of course, optional, the twisting. It's up to you. Follow what feels good in your body, what you need. Learning to listen to your body, teaching you to listen to your body and understand how to respond to it. It's part of what I'm always trying to develop within you, whether you are consciously aware of it or not, helping you to be more open to the messages from your body. And then we're going to turn to one side, and this is where I'm going to bend and straighten this knee, and that helps me let my pelvis move. I'm going to get some spine motion here as well. For some people, maybe a stretch along the quad, perhaps. Different people will feel this different places. And now on this, last time I have the option of taking a little side bend toward my chair, toward the back of my chair. And let's change to the other side. Same thing, bend and straighten that back leg a little bit. Moving, letting things move, right? We don't want to be locked down anywhere, really. And then we're going to take a little side bend, breathe. Optional side bend, feels pretty nice. Let's do our little foot preparation. So, before we do our foot preparation, I'm crossing an ankle over the knee, and then you have the option of a little forward bend here. And drop your head. That's always a good thing to check in, see if you can lengthen out the back of the neck a little bit. And come upright a little bit, give each toe a little tug. We're going to massage through the toes and through the knuckles of some kindness and appreciation. We're going to wring out the foot and give it a few little claps to the bottom of it. And put it down. And then we'll go to the other side. And oh, wait, before you do that, take a moment, close your eyes, and compare how one foot feels to the other. Okay, so now we'll do our stretch first. So ankle over the knee. I'm going to sit up a little bit and then fold forward. And remember, drop the crown. Ooh, drop that crown of that head. You might see that stretch just got a little more intense for me. And all I changed was the position of my head. I lengthened out the back of my neck. Extended that a little by dropping my eyes towards my navel. And then you can come upright and let's do our little foot massage on this side. A few little toe tugs. Massaging through the toes and through the knuckles of the toes. Massaging through the foot. And give that a few little claps. We're going to begin with our foot crawls. Pick up the front part of the foot, fan out the toes, put the fan down, curl, pull the heel forward. Fan and curl. Open and close. Spread out the toes, work through the foot. Pick it up, curl, put the curl down, fan the toes, open up your pinky toe. Curl and fan. Curl and fan. Articulating through the knuckles of the feet, the bones. Getting everything moving. Come to stand for our little Tai Chi knee motion. So teeny tiny circles if you have tender knees. If you feel comfortable with doing larger circles, that's okay. Circling towards and away. Change the direction. Bring the legs together, everything goes the same way. And change the direction. And come to stand. I'm going to back up this song a little bit and we'll have just a little minute and a half of move and groove. So you get an opportunity to get things moving. Okay, so we are going to move into our ballet section of class. So go ahead and if you have a bar, get out your bar and we will start, we'll put together a posture first, but you can go ahead and get everything arranged and get everything ready. As per usual, ballet students will be starting in a baby version of first position. Non-ballet students, you're going to keep your feet parallel, no turnout. So up to you. Okay. Make sure I've got all my bits and pieces ready to go here. Sorry, I should have probably done that before class. All right. Thanks very much, Kels. I'm glad you enjoyed that. All right. Can we hear the music, basically? More or less? So we'll start in our baby version of first, or cellos is correct. Yes, this is our Bach suite for cello, played by Colin Carr, provided by museopen.org. Solo cello suite number 1. All right. So we begin in our tiny version of first with our little weight shift from one side to the other, feeling the weight transfer back and forth. And then find equal distribution of weight in both feet. Let the weight come forward towards the middles of the feet. From the center of you, push the floor away, turn out from the tops of both thighs. Activate your rotators, feel your turnout working. Turn your thigh bones out the sockets. Take your hands to your low back, give it a little rub, give it a little tap, say hello, then open up. Take your hands to either side and wrap, feeling your abdominals connect at the front to support you. Keep them engaged. Move your hands when you're ready. Draw your shoulders up, open up nice and wide to either side, equally open across the collarbones as you are across the shoulder blades. Drop the head to one side, roll across the front, from ear to ear. Get the kinks out of the neck. Breathe. Let your head rise up toward the ceiling, eyes closed. Envision your head as a balloon rising to the ceiling, floating up towards the sky. And as it goes up, feel your spine hang down, long and loose like that beautiful satin ribbon towards the floor. Send your roots into the floor. Open your eyes, gather your arms up. Ladies here, gentlemen a little more open. Now carve the air, come through to first. Let your shoulder blades move as your arms come up. Feel your shoulder blades move as your arms open. Flip the palms over, reach from your heart, energy out the fingertips on either side. Press down to go up. Come through the center, change to arabesque, lift your chin, energy out your fingertips. And center. And other side. And center. And open to one side. Change to the other side. Open and close. And up through the center and open again. Now here's our little give ballet away moment. Well done, everybody. Well done. All right. So I'm going to get out my bar. We will get started. Okay. Check my music, and we will begin with our plies, as is customary. All right. So we're going to begin in our parallel, as always. Make sure everything's arranged, and we'll prepare ourselves. And outside foot, ball of points. Foot, straight ankle, point. Ball of foot, lower, roll up, and down. Push off toe ball heel to land. Ball of foot, point. Ball of foot, lower, roll up, and down, and push off toe ball heel to land. Now, as always, if you are a bit of feeling a little more like you want a simpler combination, or you're on that end of the spectrum, hand on your hip or arm in second is fine. For fancy arms today, we'll do the classic arm across, making sure we don't go knob-lead to demi-plies. Then we're going to turn out and open to second. Demi and stretch, demi and stretch, grand plie, little side bend in second today. Close to first, demi and stretch, demi and stretch. Classic grand plie arm with a demi, or if you are highly skilled and can manage your knees without me watching, then you can do a grand plie. Be honest with yourselves. All right, 2 demi-plies in fourth position. The one I often see in class is this, right? This knee collapsing. So even though we're traveling forward with the pelvis, you still have to think oppositionally, like your pelvis goes forward, but your knee goes back. Like you're working really hard on that rotation to make sure you're not putting too much pressure on that back knee here, right? And then straight ankles, so we all know the back ankle, the pinky toe might come off the floor, and that's fine. And then we close to third or fifth, 2 demi-plies. And we'll do again today where you take that leg around. I'm now in a lunge. The front leg is bent, the back leg is straight. I'm going to do 3 big circles with the arm, letting my ribs and neck and head move, getting everything working. All right? So starting in parallel, we're going to start with our foot articulations. This beautiful piece of music by Satie guitar. So look down, make sure that your feet are a symmetrical parallel, then lift your head, feel your weight come forward, prepare, nice long spine, strong center, outside foot, ball foot, and gather the toes to the point, spread them out, lower this heel, stay as tall as you can, roll up, and down, push off through the toes, push through the toes, toe ball heel to land. Inside foot, straight ankle, ball the foot, point, spread the toes out, lower, roll up, and down, push off through the toes, toe ball heel to land, and plie, stretch, plie, stretch, turn out, open to second, nice and wide. Feel your rotators, knees back. And use your turnouts. Spin those thigh bones out in the socket. Keep working forward as you come up. Grand plie, long spines. Feel your opposition. Side bend, breathe, keep a long neck. Come up close to first. Feel yourself draw the backs of the thighs together. As plie. Breathe. Plie. Grand plie or demi with a beautiful grand plie arm. Enjoy your dancing. Outside foot, we try for fourth. Adjust your hand accordingly. And plie, knees back, right? As the pelvis Keep your rotators working, knees back behind you. And press down, straight ankles. Strong turn out from the tops of both thighs. Come down, close to third or fifth, cross your thighs. Breathe. Plie and stretch. Plie, stretch. Take that front leg around. No twist in the new front leg. 3 big circles. Let your pelvis move. Let your ribs move. Breathe. Move, stretch, bend, choice. All right, let's go to the other side. Get yourselves arranged. Here we go. Prepare, 7, 8. Outside foot, ball of foot, straight ankles. Don't roll out to the pinky side, toe side. Good, now roll up smooth, roll back down smooth. Push off, toe ball heel to come down. Other side, check in with your center, keep engaged. Ball of foot, and point. Spread the toes out, and lower. Roll up, and down. Push off, toe ball heel to land. And plie. Open. Remember, as you straighten up the plie, keep straightening into your center. Turn out, open to second, nice and wide. Feel your rotators. Plie. And stretch. Plie. Work the turnout as you go. Wrong plie. Fingers on either side. Sacrum down to the center. Keep tracking your abdominals up. Little side bend here. Breathe. Come on up. Close to first. Feel your rotators. And plie. Stretch. Plie. Stretch. Demi with a grand arm, or if you really great, grand plie. Find your fourth position, adjust things, and plie, knees back. Keep your rotators working, protect that back knee. Carol, I'm thinking of you. Use your rotators, work from your center, work through your legs. Come on down, close to third or fifth. Think of your spiral, both sides. Down, and up. Plie, and up. Take the leg around. Now I'm on a lunge. Don't twist that front knee, but do move, twist, spin, spiral the spine. Move the ribs, breathe. Move, stretch, bend, choice. Great. I can tell that ill-advised rum and coke last night's made me a little puffy. Sorry, folks. Okay. Let's see. All right. We will go ahead and move into our tendus. So we'll have outside foot in front for third or fifth. All right, so this one's going to be a little bit of a, we're going to do like kind of things we've done before, but in kind of a different pattern. Although we are going to be changing feet, we're going to go front, change legs, go back, change legs, go side. I will show with fancy arms, but as always, you can opt to ignore the fancy arms, leave the arm a second, or hold it on your hip. No problem there. So we're going to go front, turn in, turn out, close, change legs, back, turn in, turn out, close, isolating in the hip socket. No sitting in that hip, really feeling the work, and close front. Then we're going to go front and flex, really pushing out and rotating through both legs. When I flex, I reach out through both heels, and then I articulate through the foot to go back to the point, side. Each time And then we have one more time, same kind of pattern, just a simple tendu. So tendu, turn in, turn out, and close, front, back, side. Tendu, flex, and point and close, front, back, side. One tendu, front, back, side, right? Parallel, fold forward, you're well familiar with this. Oh boy, as I mentioned before, I am definitely feeling a little sore from our strengthen and stretch class on Thursday. I'm assuming some of you who did that class feel the same. And then here you can leave, remember, don't draw the shoulders out. You can leave the arm in high fifth to find your balance, or you can come here, or you can stay on the flat, work your turnout, work your center, work your port de bras, be as gorgeous as you can on the flat foot. All right, dancer's choice there at the end, okay? All right, let's get ourselves arranged. So, take a moment, feel your rotators engaged, feel your abdominals engaged, nice long spine, take the tension out of your neck and shoulders, put it in your center where you can use it, outside foot in front for third or fifth, prepare to wherever you're going. High fifth, go to your hip or arm to second, dancer's choice. Here we go to the front, and front, turn in, turn out, and close. Change legs, back. Turn in, turn out, and close. Push the floor away, lick the floor with your foot. Work through the rotators. Work through the turnout. And front. Flex. Point. Close. And back. Lift your chin. Flex. Work through the foot. Draw the thighs together. Side. Flex. Point. Close. Plain tendus, front. Close. Back. Close. And side. Close. Parallel, fold forward. Bend and straighten a few times. Really do take this opportunity to slowly, gently move your body. This will help with increasing your range of motion. Gently shake your head no to release the back of the neck. Roll up through the spine. Turn out from the tops of both thighs. Side bend into the bar. Come back up. Here is your releve balance or stay on the flat. Feel your abdominals engage. Connect from the front of the ribs to the front of the pelvis. Feel your long spine. If you feel so inclined, cross it over to turn around. We're going to go to the other side. Take a moment, shake it out. Set yourselves up. Prepare. 5, 6, 7, 8. Lick the floor. Push the floor. Isolate that hip out of the socket. Feel the work of the turnouts. Change legs, go back, back. Push the floor away. How tall can you be? Turn it to the side. Tendu. Turn it in. Turn it out. Close the front. Now with flexes. Front. Flex, reach, push, stretch both legs. Point, feel your turn out. Change, go to the back. Back. Flex. Point. Close. Side. Flex. Point. Now just plain tendu, same pattern. Front. Close. Back. Close. Side. Close. Parallel, fold forward. Bend and straighten. Breathe. Roll up. Turn out. Side bend. Come up. Plie, releve, stay strong in your center. Feel your rotators at the back. Feel your abdominals at the front. Lift your chin, eyes up, ears back, heart forward. Great. Well done. All right. let's do some kind of gentle dégagés. Oh no, those are ronde. That is rondeggiant music. Let's try Winter Chimes by Kevin MacLeod. Aggressive dégagés. Okay, so there is a version of this. So the harder version will involve 2 coupé changes, while the simpler version will involve just going to coupé and holding for a moment. Okay, so let me show the hard version of this first, and then we'll go over the simpler version. All right, so we go front, 2, 3, coupé change, side, 2, 3, coupé change, and back, and 2, and 3, coupé change, and side, and 2, and 3, coupé change, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, hard version with the circle of the arm, 7, 8, coupé, find your balance, put it down, circular quarter-chord, reverse it, Susu or releve cross, find your balance, arms of choice. Big kids, if you want to practice changing to coupé balance on the rise at that point, you may. Now, the simpler version of this, if that feels a little overwhelming for you, again, of course, arm in second or hand on your hip. Front, 2, 3, coupé, put it down where it came from. Side, 2, 3, coupé, put it down where it came from. Yeah, on the block, front side, back side. And then same with the dégagés in first to the side, although you're welcome to do half as many. You could do just several slow, super clean ones. Right? And then coupé balance, all of this part stays the same. And of course, no one has to go on the rise. If you need to just practice your port-à-bras beautifully, that is completely valid, right? Okay, so 3 dégagés, and then 2 coupé changes, or 1 coupé. En croix, front side, back side. And then we have our dégagés to the side. Big kids, circling arm for you. Coupé balance, circle, circle. Balance or épaule. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, front. 2, 3, change, change, out. 2, 3, double change or hold, go back. 1, 2, 3, coupés of choice. Side, 2, 3, coupés of choice. Side, 1. Coupé, 5 bounce on the flat. No sitting in the spin. Feel your rotators. Be over the ball of your foot. Stay long and strong in your center. Put it down in front. Circular quarter-chord. Drop the crown of the head. Roll into the bar. Come up to go back. Reverse it. Go into the bar. Down and around. Susu or releve cross or stand up flat. Arms of choice. Whatever makes you happy. Whatever makes your heart glad. If you want to take it up a notch, you can transfer your weight into coupé balance on the rise. Move, stretch better, change. Okay, let's try the other side. So outside foot in front. Take a moment, get yourself sorted out. Prepare. 5, 6, 7, 8. Front. 2, 3. Basic choice. Side. 2, 3. Basic choice. Brush and snap the toes. Use your turnouts. And side. Basic choice. To the side. Do it really slow if you like. I almost forgot. Circling arm for big kids. Coupe, find your balance again. No sitting in your hip. Rotator, strong long center. Float up as you reach down. Put it down in front. Circular quarter core. Drop the crown of that head. Roll into the bar. Come up. Optional back bend. Releve cross or susu. Find your balance. Or stay on the flat. Whatever you do, make your arms glorious. Whatever makes you happy. Stay connected in your center. Feel free to kick it up a notch by going to the bounce on the rise. Or if you want to come down and work on it on the flat again, you may. Shake it out, stretch it out, get your drink of water. All right. That was, let me see, Winter Chimes by. That was that song, if anyone's interested. All right, good. Okay, moving on to our rondageons, my dears. Go ahead and do some leg swings. We're going to go ahead and start in parallel. Remember, you want to keep it loose and juicy and soft. Working out the kinks in the hip sockets. And you can go, I'll change it to external rotation. So start in parallel, work your way to turn out. And make sure you do the other side. I've got to check. Oh, what happened to my... I'm looking for my information. It's not there. Okay, so now that we have our... I also wanted to include this information on the music artist. We used a lot of his music in our warm-up. Ikson, he's wonderful. All right, so for rondageons, we have our customary 8 counts to make up our own arms. Enjoy, do whatever you would like to do with your arms. And we're gonna go coupe, extend, and close. One on quad. Now if you're a big kid, coupe, extend, and close. I'm going up and down on one leg. And if I'm really awesome, I'm going to test my balance. Right? Then I'm going to show optional big kid arms. You can leave your arm here or here, of course. Tendu, back. Tendu, back. 1, 2, brush front, and back. Brush front. Take it off the floor, whatever height you want. Although big kids, I'm going to encourage you to do your rondageon layer on the rise. And then we have our passe balance on the flat. Then we reverse. We go back and front, back and front. 1, 2, 3, smoother. On close, we brush back and front, brush back again. Bring that leg around, rondageon layer. Try and keep a consistent height. It's fine if it's just an inch or 2 off the floor, because you really just want to work on your form and try to keep that consistent and find the turnout. Like you're going to have to pull the leg out of the socket to feel that, especially as you navigate that transition section. Then you have coupe or passe balance on the flat or on the rise. As always, feel free to turn, to face whatever is helping you. It could be a wall, right? To get yourself oriented. No problem there. Okay, so 8 counts to enjoy the music. And then we have our coupe extend on the flat or on the rise, front, side, back, side. And then we have 2, front, back, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then on cloche, front, back, front, into our on layer. One-legged balance of choice, reverse the rond de jambe section. Any questions? Okay. Outside foot in front, here we go. Take a moment, feel your abdominals and your long spine. 8 counts to enjoy the music. Starting now. Whatever you want. 1, 2, 3. 7, 8. On the flat or on the rise, coupe. Extend, close, to the side. Coupe, extend, and close, to the back. Coupe, extend, close, coupe, extend, close. Take a moment to breathe. Get ready, rond de jambes. Front, back, front, back. 1, 2, no sitting in your hip. 3, on cloche, front, back, front, on there, whatever works for you, on the flat or on the rise. Always be over your standing leg, always have your balance. Passe, find your balance on the flat, sternum down, chin up. Come on down, we're going to reverse. We go. Back, front, oh no. Pause, break. That song's shorter than I thought. All right, here we go. One more time from the back. Apologies. 7, 8, we go. Back, front, back, front. Smooth it out. 1, 2, 3. On cloche, we go. Back, front, back. Bring that leg around. Find your turnout. Close to 3rd or 5th. Passe balance on the flat or on the rise. Feel free to face your bar or your chair or your wall. Get everything arranged. Stay strong in your center. Shake it out, stretch it out. Ragdoll stretch recommended here. Okay, we're going to do the other side, and I can see that I'm going to have to stop the music after our first passe and restart it. So just bear with. All right, get yourselves arranged. Take a moment to breathe. 8 counts to enjoy the music. Here you go. And 1, 2. 7, 8. Coupe, extend. Close to the side. Coupe, extend. And close to the back. Coupe, extend. Close to the side. Coupe, extend. Close. Rond de jambe. Front, back, front, back. 3 smooth. 1, 2, 3. On close, brush, front, back, front, close to 3rd or 5th. Passe, find your balance on the flat. No sitting in that hip. Knee over the ball of your foot. Use your rotator, strong center. Sternum down, chin up. Ears back, eyes up. Take a little moment to reset. I will reset the music. Starting to the back, so that gesture leg's going to be in the back. rise. Sternum down, eyes up, chin up. Stay connected from the front of the hips to the front of the pelvis. Feel your abdominals, feel your rotators. And ragdoll stretch of choice. Now you're going to do a little bit of a runner's lunge. You're going to do a little stretching because we're going to move into our Batmas here in a moment. I will be right back, so go ahead and do just a wee bit of gentle stretching. Okay. All right, everybody. We will move on to our Batma section. And as always, the height's not what matters to me. Your form's what matters to me. Let me check my timing one more time, make sure I have it clear for you. All right, this is another Ikson called See You. All right, so, and of course I'll have a big kid challenge for this. If you are a new kid or just feel like a new kid today, you can keep the arms like as usual, simple default. So this is what I'm gonna do without, I'm just gonna do the simple version first. Go coupe, passe, coupe, extend, and 1, and 2, plie, to the back. We go coupe, passe, coupe, extend, close. 1, 2, plie, to the side, coupe, passe, coupe, extend, 1, 2, plie, wiggle waggle, touch it, pull it in to turn it, right? Now if you're a big kid, coupe, passe, coupe, extend, and 1, 2, closes with the plie, work through it. Coupe, optional, go to passe, or to the rise, extend, 1, 2, you can close that bottom with plie, but it means the plie is going to last a little longer. I don't know, that timing might not work out. Sometimes I say stop and then, right? So, front, back, side. Here we go. So, keeping it on the flat, simple arms or fancy arms, you choose. Or, going on the rise if you're ready for that. Dancer's choice. 5, 6, 7, 8, coupe, passe, coupe, extend, and 1, 2, with a plie, and coupe, passe, coupe, extend, and 1, 2, close with the plie or plie separate, and coupe, passe, coupe, extend, extend, battement, 1, 2, plie, and coupe, passe, coupe, extend, and 1, 2, plie, breathe, use your rotators, wiggle, waggle, touch it, pull it in, turn it around, finish your bar, make it look gorgeous, darlings. Great, get a little drink of water, put your bars away. We're heading center. Okay. All right, everyone. We are going to move into our little Adagio, darlings. Okay, so let's, as always, I will explain it facing you, and then I'll turn around and show you how it's going to be, because I'll do it with you following me from behind. So we'll do these arms that Albuquerque Jessica likes so much. Arm through the center, arm to the top. Then downstage arm does the same thing. And then here we're going to go balance, upstage, downstage. Now here you can stay on the flat or go to the rise for susu. Then we go balance, so 2 balances and a susu, or you could just be here. That would be fine, yeah? But either way, from there, then we're going to our arabesque. I'm going to brush it through. I'm going to do one arm, other arm. I'm going to brush it back to arabesque. Ooh, different today, right? We're doing everything in twos. And then I'm going to close with a plie. Now here's my passe. I'm going to do that twice, or the second one will be a pirouette from fifth if I'm a big kid. And if I'm a big kid, I'll do a détourné here to turn around, or a swivel if you want to try that. Or if you want to do a beautiful, elegant walk around yourself to turn around. Also super valid, super great thing to practice. As we've discussed before in these classes, classical ballets are full of elegant walking. There's lots of elegant walking hither and yon. It is an important, critical ballet skill if you want to be in a ballet, right? So, an excellent thing to practice. So now I'm going to face this way so you can follow me from behind, right? So arm through the center, open, back up to the top. Then we do the same thing with the other arm, a little slower. I'm showing you a little bit quickly. And then both arms. Now here, I'm going to balance, upstage, away from my audience. I'm going to do 2 balances. Now I can step either to the flat or to the susu. My arms are allongé. And I pause for a moment to be glorious. And then I go balance the other way. 1, 2, susu, or to the flat. Either way is fine. Oh, sorry. I see what I did. 1, 2, closing back. 1, 2, yeah, this or close in front. There we go. So the closing leg needs to close in front. Ooh, sorry, right? But regardless, if you get the wrong foot in front, it doesn't matter. If it's in the back, you can just cheat it by coming through coupe, right? You're going to step forward. I'm going to arabesque. Now this could be here, it could be here, it could be all the way up. Either way, after I found my balance, I'm going to brush it through. I'm going to do downstage arm, upstage arm, bring it through the center. Now here, I have to gather things. I have to pull my abdominals. I have to lift up and gather my arms like I'm hugging my beach ball or a tree or something, so I can find my balance and arabesque. Again, could be here, that'd be fine. And then we repeat it. Arm, arm, As you bring the arms in, you close, and here you might see me do a little, make sure that I'm using my turnout on both sides. Plie, passe, or pirouette if you're someone who does that. And then either beautiful walk or détourné to reset towards the other corner. All right? In case Jessica was about to ask, that pirouette is always towards the front foot, the foot you pick up when you pirouette from fifth in our circumstances. All right? So I realized that I made something a little, and there was a couple places where things were a little muddy. We'll do this 3 times. Yeah? Arm, arm, arms. Balance 1, 2, close it in front. Now, balance 1, 2, close it in front. Arabesque, brush through, downstage arm, upstage arm, so the opposite. Arabesque, downstage arm, upstage arm. Close, feel your turnout here so that you got equal turnout. Passe or pirouette that goes that direction. Then walk or détourné the other way. Let's try this all together. We'll do it once. If you have questions, you can ask them, and I will address them between the first and second time. And if you are someone who feels a little borderline in terms of the level of challenge you are ready for, we're going to do this 3 times. Do the simplest version the first time to really set the combination, and then the next time, when you feel more confident about the combination, you can do you can amp up the technical challenge. All right. That includes being able to go to passe the first time on the flat and the second time on the rise. Sans pirouette without turn. That's an option for people who are somewhere in the middle of their skill level. So take a moment, find your posture, relax your neck and shoulders, hold on to your turnout, hold on to your abdominals. Breathe. And we go arm through the center and open and up to the top. And arm through the center and open and up to the top. And both arms. And balance. Balance. Now step to the flat, which is Susie, but close in front. Good. And balance. Balance. Step to the flat, to the rise. And come down. Now, step forward into your arabesque. Find your feeling tested, whatever height for you is correct. Brush it through, tongue it to the front. Downstage arm opens. Upstage arm opens. Both arms come to the center. Brush it back. Find your arabesque, teeny tiny or big, your choice. And brush it to the front. Arm, arm, and gather everything. Fix your turnout so it's equal. Plie, passe on the flat. Plie, passe on the flat or on the rise or turn. Détourné or walk. Take a moment to get everything arranged. And upstage arm. Through the center. Open and up to the top. And downstage arm. Through the center. Open and up to the top. Breathe and open the arms. And balance. And balance. Now step to the flat or to the rise. And balance. Balance. Step to the flat or to the rise. And come down. Step to arabesque. Find it, feeling tested, tiny or large. Brush through. Downstage arm. Upstage arm. And brush it through. Find it, tongue or negligee height or higher. And brush it through. Downstage arm. Upstage arm. Close. Feel your turnout. Equalize your turnouts. And plie. Passe the front foot on the flat or on the rise. Plie or pirouette. Détourné or beautiful walk. And finish it beautifully. Questions? So feel free to type your questions, but also you can't see me. I'm turned away from you, and obviously I can't see you. But when we're doing this port de bras, this is like your moment. This is your moment to really like, love your dancing. Love your imaginary audience. Love your cat who is watching, right? Whatever it is, just like put something into it. There's lots of room for that in this combination, right? Everyone gets to do that part, which I love. I love that about ballet, all right? Okay, let's do it a second time through. We'll do it twice more. And yeah, just get yourselves arranged. Let's go for it. Let me turn up the music just a little bit this time. Go ahead and find your position, find your posture, get your abdominals arranged, relax your neck and shoulders, and up stage arm through the center, like you're moving water or fabric, and down stage arm, come closer to me, and breathe, open at the top. Gather in the middle, balance away from me. Balance towards me. Now stay on the flat or go on the rise. And again, balance on the flat or on the rise. Step forward, get over that standing leg, find it, feel it, test it, point your back foot. Rush it through. Love your dancing. And brush it through, find that standing leg, find it, feel it, energy out of your ribs. And brush it through, do that again. Down stage arm. Up stage arm. And close to the middle, sort out your turnout. Plie, passing the front foot to the flat or to the rise. Again, to the flat or to the rise, to the turn. Détourné or walk beautifully. Get yourselves sorted out and arranged on the other side. Get your bits and pieces organized. Up stage arm. Breathe. Flow through it. And down stage arm. And open to the top. And balance up stage, away from me. Down stage, towards me. And on the flat or on the rise. Balance. 1, 2. On the flat or on the rise. And come down. Now step forward to arabesque. Energy at your fingertips, energy at your toes. Brush it through. Down stage arm. Put something into it. Love it. Move it. Breathe. Gather. Find your standing leg. Find it, feel it, test it, point those back toes. And again with the arms. Find your beautiful port de bras. And fix your turnout as you close. Plie, front foot comes up to pausing on the flat or to rise. Repeat or turn. Détourné or walk. Find your gorgeous finish. Feel it. I can just tell that that was gorgeous. All right, let's do it one more time. So now you should have like a little bit of confidence built up and you can just enjoy it. So we'll do it one more time together and then we'll start stretching. Rotators, abdominals, ballerina posture. Long neck and spine. Here we go. Up stage arm. Breathe. Move. Dance. And down stage arm. And open at the top. flatters the thighs. And down. Step forward onto your arabesque. Feet over that standing leg. Use your gluteus to lift the leg up. Point your toes. Brush it through. One arm. Other arm. Gather the middle. Stay long, tall, stretch. Reach to the floor. Rise to the ceiling. And brush it through. Once again, arm. And close. Plie. Front leg comes up to passe on the platter on the rise. Do it again or turn it. Détourner or walk. Make it beautiful. Make every moment beautiful. You're still on stage. And upstage arm. Through the center. And open. And top. Downstage arm. Through the center. And open. And up to the top. And open. And balancing. Balancing. Step to the flatters and rise. Energy on your fingertips. Look out at your audience. Again. Balancing. Balancing. Step up to the flatters and rise. Now step forward onto arabesque. Energy, fingers and toes. Use your abdominals to help you brush through. Arm. Arm. And brush it through. Thigh, you feel it. Reach, push the floor away. Come through. Arm. Arm. Come through. Oh, sorry, close. Plie. Passing the front foot to the flatter to the rise. Passing the flatter to the rise or turn. Détourner or walk. And finish. Okay. We are going to move into a little end of class stretch. You can feel free to get a yoga mat or a towel or a blanket. If you prefer to use a chair and stretch on a chair in a seated position, that's totally fine. Up to you, darlings. So we'll lie down or take a seat, either way. Draw your right knee up. Feel free to hug around the femur instead of squeezing the knee if you'd like. Keep that left leg long. Breathe down into that left hip. And change sides. Option to circle your ankles if you'd like. And change sides. Take that knee across your body toward the floor. Breathe down into the base of the spine. And let's switch sides. And come back to the center. Take your right calf in front of your left knee. Reach through the hole in your legs. Draw the thigh to you. And switch sides. Roll to your side and come to sit up. We're going to move into a butterfly stretch and move it around. Breathe, just kind of rock things, get things unstuck. leg over, take the top leg back. We're going to rock the hip back and forth, letting your pelvis move back and forth. And bring the leg in, open, close, and slide. We're going to hip rock here, nice and easy. Get the kinks worked out. Be soft and gentle with this as you roll the pelvis back and forth. Lana's dreaming. I can see her twitching a little bit. And bring that leg in. Keep the knee bent. Hug that ball of the foot in. And then it doesn't have to be all the way straight. You can stop right here and stretch. That would be fine. Wherever you feel the stretch is where you need to stop and stretch. Drop the crown of your head, eyes going navelward. You could do a chair version of this stretch, seated with one leg extended forward and kind of folding forward towards your leg from a chair. And then try the other side. And forward over both legs if you'd like, or do a standing version of this if you're in a chair where you can kind of fold forward and stretch. And we're going to move into a straddle stretch position. And you can, of course, do the wall version of this where you go and you get against the wall and you let gravity help you stretch. You know, I love that version of the stretch for basically everybody, even people who are a little more on the flexible end of things. Whenever we can kind of like neutralize the effects of gravity in a negative way or use gravity to our advantage in stretching, it's a wonderful way to do things. And after we're done with the straddle stretch, we are going to move into a runner's lunge or pigeon pose, or if you're somebody who does splits, this is a great time to do it. If you want to work on your flexibility at home, there's an app called Down Dog that I really like. It's Down Dog Yoga. You can get this app and it'll let you decide how long you want to do yoga for. You can do 10 minutes, you can do an hour, you get to choose like 20 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever it is. Change size. You can choose your difficulty level and you can even choose like a focus point. So a lot of times I'll pick like 50 minutes intermediate hamstrings, you know. So you can, and it'll adjust to whatever you want it to focus on. If you want to do a really easy restorative or something like that. So I actually think it's a really great app for anyone who wants to work on their stretching. Okay, and we're going to do calf stretch of choice. So that could be down dog if you want, or stretch against the wall, or for me, the edge of the dance floor. A step, whatever you want to use. You get to decide, so stretch out your calves for a moment. All right, sliding here. So we're going to go into our closing segment. So I'm going to have you take a moment and you can stand or you can sit, but go ahead and get yourself in whichever situation you want to be in for this. And I'm just going to talk you through this briefly. So just go ahead and close your eyes. Breathe. Once again, we're going to have that idea, that picture in our mind's eye, our imagination of the head, rising toward the ceiling, towards the clouds. Let the neck and shoulders relax and drop, the arms dangle. Reach from the center of you through both legs into to the floor, through both feet, through all 10 toes, push the floor away. Take a moment now to be with yourself and notice how you feel right here, right now, in this moment. Compare how you feel now to how you felt at the beginning of class. Notice what might feel different. And when you're ready, open your eyes.